Welcome to HyberNation, a sleep story podcast. I'm your host, Sean, and I'm so glad you've joined me. Tonight, we'll start another beautiful, peaceful journey designed to help you unwind and drift off into a restful sleep. Please remember to follow HyberNation on Facebook and Instagram. And if you're enjoying the stories here, it would mean a lot if you left a positive review. Tonight's story is Aruba's butterfly farm. In the tranquil embrace of Aruba's tropical paradise, together we'll embark on a serene journey to the island's renowned butterfly farm. Led by your guide Shelley, a warm and knowledgeable host, you'll meander through enchanting paths where vibrant butterflies dance amidst lush foliage. You'll be immersed in the gentle hum of nature, sweet birds chirping, colorful fish gliding in serene ponds, and the harmonious whispers of the breeze. Let's begin by finding a comfortable position, either sitting or lying down. Close your eyes if you like, and take a nice, slow, deep breath in through your nose. Hold it for a moment, and then slowly exhale through your mouth. And as you exhale, visualize a wave of relaxation starting at the top of your head. Let it gently flow down your face, your shoulders, your arms, down your legs, and all the way down to the tips of your toes. With each breath you take, imagine this wave of relaxation washing away any tension or stress or worry, leaving you much more relaxed and at peace. Give yourself permission for your mind to focus only on this soothing wave, letting go of any lingering thoughts or worries. And as you continue to breathe deeply and slowly, you can feel your whole body becoming lighter and more at ease. And now, shift your focus to the sound of my voice. In doing this means you'll continue to relax as we begin our journey into tonight's sleep story. Welcome to Aruba's butterfly farm. You step out of the taxi, the door closing softly behind you with a gentle click. Before you unfolds the panorama of Aruba's butterfly farm. A canvas of natural beauty that welcomes you into its embrace. The air is rich with the scent of tropical flowers, a sweet perfume that dances lightly on the breeze. The Caribbean sun drapes its gentle warmth over your skin, a soothing touch that promises relaxation. Its rays are not harsh, but tender, as if the sky itself is mindful of your need for calm. With each breath, you feel the tension melt away, replaced by an all-encompassing sense of tranquility. Around you, the world is alive with color and movement. Yet, there's a serenity to it all that lulls your senses into a state of contented bliss. The vibrant hues of the butterfly farm seem to glow under the sun's benevolent gaze, and you can't help but feel a kinship with this place, inviting you to forget the outside world and simply be. In this moment, standing at the threshold of a new experience, you find yourself enveloped in the warm caress of the island sun, ready to explore the wonders that await within the butterfly farm. Stepping closer, you behold the joyful facade of the butterfly farm, a charming building painted in a patchwork of cheerful yellow, sea green, and light blue hues. It stands proud and inviting against the backdrop of lush greenery and towering palm trees that sway gently in the balmy breeze. The vibrant colors seem to echo the essence of the island's spirit, playful and serene all at once. Every now and then, a flash of movement catches your eye as a bright green or blue lizard darts across the path, only to vanish into the foliage with a rustle. These small, vivid creatures add an extra splash of life to the scenery. Their fleeting presence, a delightful surprise amidst the greenery. You glance down at your clothing, chosen this morning with care, an array of bright colors that mirror the tropical landscape around you. With a soft smile, you imagine the wings of these delicate beings fluttering close, perhaps even settling upon you, attracted by the welcoming colors that you wear. The thought fills you with a quiet joy, akin to the gentle touch of the sun on your skin. As you stand there, adorned in your colorful ensemble, you're a harmonious part of the farm's vibrant tapestry, ready to step further into this enchanting world. You pause for a moment, feeling the warmth of the Caribbean sun on your skin. With deliberate care, you reach into your pocket and retrieve a small bottle containing citrus oil. The scent is bright and invigorating, reminiscent of freshly peeled oranges on a warm summer day. This is a tip you learned for attracting the butterflies. You dab a few drops onto your wrists and gently rub them together. Then brush your forearms with the fragrant oil. There's something truly hopeful in this simple act, an invitation to the butterflies you long to meet. You imagine how their delicate feet might tickle as they explore the scented paths on your skin. And you can't help but smile at the thought. Taking a deep breath, rich with the tangy sweetness of citrus, you step forward. The entrance before you is adorned with an archway, welcoming you inside. The wooden door swings open with ease, and you're immediately enveloped by the cozy charm of the gift shop. It's a treasure trove of butterfly-themed wonders. Vibrant kites with wings that spread wide. Puzzles that promise the reward of 1,000 colors when complete. And t-shirts emblazoned with images of exotic winged beauties. Your eyes dance from one item to the next, each piece capturing a fragment of the magic you're about to experience. Soft music plays in the background. Here, in this sanctuary of color and light, you feel a sense of connection to the delicate creatures that await. The anticipation of stepping through the threshold into their world fills you with a serene excitement. You meander deeper into the gift shop. The shelves and racks are alive with color. And then you notice it. The door to the screened-in butterfly sanctuary at the back of the shop. It stands as the gateway to a realm of beauty and grace. As you continue to take in the beauty of the Butterfly Farm gift shop, your gaze then meets the kind eyes of Shelley, a guide at the Butterfly Farm. Her smile is gentle, a silent greeting that fills you with warmth and comfort. She's your guide today, a friend to lead you through this serene adventure. Welcome, she says. I'm so glad you're here. You notice her joy, as Shelley gestures towards the hidden wonders beyond the threshold. Her excitement urges you forward with promises of beauty you're about to witness. Inside is a world blossoming with life, Shelley tells you. She also assures you that the timing of your visit could not be more perfect. The morning is the best time to watch new butterflies emerge from their cocoons and take their first flight. Together, you walk toward the back of the gift shop, each step taking you closer to the heart of the butterfly farm. Shelley's presence is calming as she guides you through the maze of colors and curiosities with ease. At the threshold of the enclosure, Shelley pauses, giving you a moment to breathe in the anticipation. It's just a few steps more, and you'll find yourself surrounded by the gentle fluttering of wings and beauty. As Shelley holds the door for you, you enter a world unlike any other. A massive, meshed-in outdoor enclosure where butterflies reside in a haven crafted by nature's own hand. The air is sweet with the scent of blooming flowers, and your eyes are greeted by an array of vibrant greens from the leaves that cradle them. Sunlight filters through the fine mesh above, casting a soft glow on every surface, illuminating the petals and leaves in a gentle light that seems to dance with life. Shelley moves ahead of you, her steps light and careful as she navigates the path that winds through this lush paradise. You step deeper into the sanctuary, and a sense of calm washes over you. Before you stretches a canvas painted with gentle flutters of hundreds of butterflies. Their wings, a mosaic of colors, catch the light as they dance through the air. Your gaze follows one particularly striking butterfly. Its wings, a vibrant shade of blue, edged with a touch of creamy white. It seems to lead you on a silent tour, flitting from one flower to another, sipping nectar with grace. Shelley's presence is a comforting silhouette in your peripheral vision, but your focus remains on the aerial ballet performed by these winged artists. They glide with an ease that speaks to a world untouched by haste or worry. The verdant embrace of the enclosure welcomes you, a lush tapestry woven with every shade of green imaginable. Beneath your feet, the path is cushioned with a blanket of fallen petals, creating a mosaic of soft pinks, yellows, and purples that imbue each step with a sense of wonder. The floral scent in the air is tender yet invigorating, reminiscent of a garden after a gentle rain. Shelley points to a bush dotted with tiny blossoms, encouraging you to look closer. As you lean in, you notice the leaves are more than just a resting place for dew. They cradle the future of the winged beauties that glide above. You're discovering the first secret of the butterfly's life cycle, the eggs. Here, Shelley says with a smile, is where it all begins. Her hand hovers above a leaf. The eggs are indeed tiny, almost like hidden jewels, nestled among the green. They cling to the underside of the leaf, safe from prying eyes and hungry mouths. The plant is chosen by the mother butterfly with care, since it will be the first meal of the hatching caterpillars. It's a thoughtful process, deliberate and precise, a reminder of nature's intricate connections. You step closer, down to the delicate cluster of butterfly eggs that Shelley has pointed out. They are minuscule, each one a tiny masterpiece painted with nature's finest brush. The patterns are complex, and you marvel at how something so small can hold such detail. Take a look, Shelley suggests softly, her voice blending with the hush of the sanctuary. They're about to start their journey. You peer closer, noticing the egg's surface, a subtle texture that hints at the life force pulsing within. It's mesmerizing to think of the transformation these eggs will soon undergo. As if on cue, the tiniest of movements catches your eye. One egg begins to quiver ever so slightly as a hair-thin crack appears along its side. You hold your breath, feeling an invisible bond with the tiny creature striving to emerge. Gradually, the shell gives way, and a minuscule caterpillar wriggles free. Its body, a vibrant green that seems to echo the freshness of the sanctuary itself. "Watch them," Shelley says, a note of wonder in her tone. From the moment they hatch, caterpillars are on a mission to grow. You watch, fascinated, as the newborn caterpillar stretches into its new world, instinctively reaching for the leaf upon which it was born. Its mouth begins to move, nibbling with an eagerness that bellies its size. Shelley leans in, her gaze following the caterpillar's progress. They eat almost constantly, she tells you, her words painting a picture of the caterpillar's insatiable appetite. Imagine growing so fast that you need to shed your skin several times just to keep up. She smiles, and you can't help but smile too, thinking of the caterpillar's ceaseless drive to eat and grow. The caterpillar continues to munch, its body lengthening, segments and tiny legs becoming more pronounced. You imagine it shedding its skin, transforming again and again. Each stage, another step toward its destiny. You feel a sense of kinship with this cycle of growth and change, recognizing the universal urge to evolve. Each time they molt, they're a little closer to what they'll become, Shelley says. You stand together, watching the caterpillar's determined feast. As you observe the caterpillar's unyielding zest for life, your own heart feels lighter, your mind clearer. Here, in the serene embrace of the butterfly sanctuary, you are reminded of the simplicity of being, the beauty of becoming, and the quiet grace of nature's endless dance. You step closer to the leaf where a caterpillar is hard at work. Its colors are bright against the green, a canvas of nature's artistry that catches your eye and holds it. You watch, transfixed, as the tiny creature moves with purpose, its entire world contained in a cycle of eat and grow. Shelley stands quietly beside you, her presence reassuring but unobtrusive, allowing the simple act of observation to become your teacher. She points gently, guiding your gaze to the caterpillar's unique markings, a pattern that seems almost intentional in its design. The way it arches and stretches reveals a hint of the butterfly it will one day become. Look at how it interacts with its surroundings, Shelley says softly. It's not just eating, it's shaping its future with every bite. Following her cue, you take a moment to appreciate this interaction. The connection between the caterpillar and its environment, an intimate dance of survival and transformation. With an invitation to continue, Shelley leads you along the winding path to a quieter corner of the sanctuary. Here, branches cradle precious cargo. Chrysalides, hanging like delicate pendants, poised to reveal their hidden treasures. She gestures towards them, her movements slow and deliberate. Inside these protective casings, something incredible is happening, she begins. Her words painting images in your mind. The caterpillar is reshaping itself, cell by cell, into something entirely new. In the calm that envelops this space, you lean in to observe the chrysalides, each one a mystery wrapped in silence. You marvel at the thought of such profound change taking place within these still, quiet cocoons. The idea that within each one of them lies the potential for flight fills you with a sense of wonder. Imagine, Shelley continues, her tone reflective, the patience required to undergo such a transformation. It's a process that takes time, care, and a certain kind of faith in the unseen. As you stand there, surrounded by the promise of new life, a feeling of peace settles over you. In this sanctuary, where growth is celebrated and change is embraced, you find yourself looking forward to what comes next, both for the butterflies and for you. You wander closer, drawn to the delicate structures suspended before you. Each chrysalis is a marvel, adorned with intricate patterns that seem to tell a story of transformation. Shelley's soft voice breaks the hush around you as she points out the subtle changes in color some species exhibit, hinting at the magic held within. She shares how certain chrysalides can become almost transparent, giving you a fleeting glimpse into the metamorphosis that is occurring inside. As you lean in, captivated by the artistry of nature, your eyes catch sight of one chrysalid that appears to quiver ever so slightly. Shelley notices your focus and nods gently, confirming your suspicion. "Look," she says quietly, directing your gaze. "It's beginning." Your breath catches as you watch, spellbound. The chrysalis starts to move more noticeably now, and a small split forms along its side. Through this tiny opening, you see hints of color, vibrant hues that promise the splendor of wings. The sanctuary around you fades into a tranquil background as all of your attention converges on this singular event. The split widens, and slowly, carefully, the butterfly starts to emerge. At first, only the tips of its wings are visible, moist and folded, but with each gentle twitch and movement, more of its form is revealed. You realize you are witnessing one of nature's most graceful moments, the birth of a butterfly, a being that once crawled, now preparing to embrace the sky. You stand still, your gaze fixed on the delicate spectacle before you. The chrysalis, once a silent guardian of transformation, is now the birthplace of something extraordinary. The butterfly's full shape emerges, wings clinging close to its body, damp from the confines of its former home. Shelley, quiet at your side, watches with you, her eyes reflecting the wonder of the moment. "See how it waits," she says softly. "The wings need time to dry and gain strength before they can carry it into the air." The butterfly clings to the empty shell of the chrysalis, the anchor to its past life. Its wings, a masterpiece of nature's design, hang heavy and wrinkled. But even now, they begin their work. Slowly, the butterfly starts to pump them, a gentle rhythm that seems almost like a heartbeat. You watch, mesmerized by the subtle flexing, the careful movements that send ripples across the delicate wing tissue. "Look at the colors," Shelley says, guiding your observation with a gentle suggestion. And as if the butterfly hears it, it continues its task, pumping more earnestly now, sending lifeblood through the veins of its wings. You lean in closer, drawn to the intricate pattern etched across each wing, the vivid splashes of color that become more pronounced with every passing second. The wings expand bit by bit, revealing spots and stripes, swirls and flecks, each detail a silent testimony to the marvels of nature. With each movement, the butterfly transforms, its true form taking shape before your very eyes. You feel a shared sense of anticipation, a connection to this small creature's journey towards flight. Shelley stands beside you, a knowing smile playing on her lips, as if she too understands the profound simplicity of this process, the quiet drama of life unfolding in the sanctuary of butterflies. And for a while, you simply watch, content in the silence and beauty of growth, feeling the peace of the sanctuary settle over you like a soft blanket. The butterfly hangs there, patient and persistent, preparing to embrace the sky. You feel a hush fall over the sanctuary. It's as if every creature, from the tiniest ant to the most colorful parakeet, holds its breath in collective anticipation. Your eyes are fixed on the butterfly, which now clings to the remnants of its chrysalis, wings quivering ever so slightly with newfound strength. Then, in a moment that seems both an eternity and an instant, the butterfly launches itself into the air. Its wings, a masterpiece of nature's artistry, catch the gentle breeze and carry it upwards. Shelley stands quietly by your side, her presence reassuring and calm, as together you watch the butterfly ascend. The once damp wings are now resplendent with life, carrying the butterfly higher and higher. Your heart lifts with the butterfly, feeling a sense of release, as if you too are shedding the weight of a former self and taking to the skies. There is something undeniably poignant about this first flight, a symbol of transformation and the boundless possibilities that lie ahead. As the butterfly disappears from view, its vibrant colors etched in your memory, you take a deep breath, filled with the sense of the sanctuary. In this moment, there's no place you'd rather be, no other marvel you wish to witness. You stand still, savoring the tranquility and the subtle realization that, like the butterfly, you are part of an ever-changing, awe-inspiring journey. With a soft step, you follow Shelley along a path bordered by an array of flowers. Each bloom a splash of color against the green. The atmosphere is tranquil. The only sounds are the whispers of leaves and the distant call of birdsong. You're ready to delve further into the sanctuary, curiosity guiding you towards the unknown splendors that await. The path curves ahead, and you're drawn to a particularly vibrant flower bed that seems to call out for your attention. As you approach, the colors become more vivid. Deep purples, fiery oranges, and brilliant yellows seem to dance before your eyes. As you continue on, your footsteps lead to an arching wooden bridge that spans a quiet stream. You step up onto this sturdy platform, each plank solid and reassuring beneath your feet. Pausing at the center, you rest your hands upon the smooth railing and lean forward slightly, eyes drawn to the gentle waters that flow below. Beneath the surface, fish glide gracefully in a silent dance. Their scales shimmer, reflecting the light filtering through the leaves above. Golds and silvers flash like tiny suns as they weave among the water plants, their movements unhurried. Watching them, you feel a kinship with these creatures, sharing a moment of stillness in a world that is always moving. Your gaze lifts as a soft sound catches your attention. It's the murmur of a nearby waterfall. You turn your head towards the source, and there it is, a cascade of crystal droplets tumbling over rocks. The water spills down with a rhythmic grace, each drop playing its own note in this liquid symphony. The melody is soothing, a natural lullaby that invites you to close your eyes just for a second and simply listen. The harmonious splash of water meeting water fills the air, mingling with the rustle of leaves in the slightest of breezes. Here on this bridge, surrounded by the gentle sounds of nature's own composition, you find a deep sense of calm washing over you. With each breath, you soak in the peace of this place, the soft hum of the waterfall cradling your thoughts like a hammock in the breeze. And as you stand here, you realize that this moment, this simple, beautiful connection to the world around you, is a gift to be cherished, a soothing pause on life's journey. You step forward, leaving the soothing embrace of the waterfall's song behind. As you wander along the winding path, a new melody begins to weave into the fabric of the air around you. The chirping of parakeets, vibrant blue and green feathers flashing like jewels in the sunlight, fills the space with their cheerful tunes. Their calls are like a natural symphony, each note rising and falling in perfect harmony with the rustle of leaves and the distant murmur of water. It's as if these colorful birds are serenading you, celebrating the sheer joy of existence. Their music is simple, yet it resonates with something deep within you, reminding you of the beauty found in the present moment. As you glide through this enchanting soundscape, a cool breeze caresses your face, inviting you to pause. You close your eyes and take in a deep breath, feeling the air, fresh and pure, filling your lungs. The gentle wind brushes against the foliage, and the leaves dance softly, creating a hushed whisper that soothes your senses. As you make your way through the plant life of the garden, a subtle shift in the air draws your gaze to a quaint corner. Here, nestled among the lush foliage, a small wooden board captures your attention. A wooden tray, brimming with an array of sliced citrus fruits, rests upon it. You can't help but admire the vibrant oranges, sunny lemons, and blushing grapefruits. Their juicy wedges artfully arranged. The rich colors present a striking contrast against the deep greens of the surrounding leaves. The butterflies are already gathering at this impromptu banquet. A fluttering dance ensues as they weave through the air, their delicate wings creating a soft hum, an almost imperceptible lullaby that harmonizes with the whisper of leaves in the gentle breeze. Your anticipation grows as you watch them, these ethereal beings drawn to the sweet allure of the fruit. You watch closely as the smallest of these winged marvels finds a particularly plump wedge of orange. Its tiny feet tiptoeing across the fruit's surface. Its wings, a tapestry of colors so vivid they might have been borrowed from the setting sun, gently open and close. They pulse slowly, rhythmically, as it sips the sweet nectar, a sight so serene that you can almost feel the fluttering inside your chest, a mimicry of the butterfly's own heartbeat. You feel a warmth swelling within you, an appreciation for the simple beauty of nature's wonders. Your eyes linger on the delicate dance of the butterflies as they engage in their natural feeding habits, a picture of harmony and grace. With each gentle flap of their wings, they seem to celebrate life in their silent, fluttering feast of citrus slices arrayed upon the wooden tray. With each soft step you take towards the feeding area, your feet just lightly brush against the grass. You move with deliberate slowness, a silent observer drawn to the delicate dance of the butterflies. Your presence is but a feather's touch upon the air, and every care you take not to startle these fragile creatures feels like an unspoken pact between you and the natural world. You pause just a breath away from the wooden tray. watching as a monarch alights on a slice of grapefruit. Its wings, a vibrant tapestry of black, white, and fiery orange, flutter in a slow rhythm, mirroring the calm that has settled over your heart. There's a reverence in this moment, a shared understanding that you are a visitor in their realm, a realm governed by the tender stroke of wings against the breeze. And then, as if sensing your patient admiration, the butterflies begin to respond to your quietude. One by one, they draw nearer, their flight paths weaving intricate patterns through the air. A tiny blue butterfly, no larger than a coin, flutters closer, its curiosity guiding it. It lands on the edge of the board, so close that you can see the fine scales on its wings, delicate as dust. Their acceptance fills you with a silent joy, a delight that blooms warm and gentle in your chest. The more you stand still, the bolder they become, their wings carrying them in loops around your head, close enough for you to feel the faintest brush of air. This closeness does not disrupt the peace. Instead, it deepens it, wrapping you in a cocoon of wonder. As a swallowtail, with wings like stained glass, hovers before you, you marvel at the trust forming between species. They too seem to recognize your intent to admire without intrusion, to witness without impacting the fragile balance of their existence. In return, they give you a performance of grace and beauty, a ballet of colors against the canvas of the world. Here, in the company of butterflies, you find a shared serenity, a wordless bond that whispers of the unity of all living things. With every flutter that draws near, the world seems to slow, inviting you to linger in this spellbinding interlude of harmony and beauty. You feel the delicate rhythm of life as you watch the butterflies dance upon the air. Their wings, a kaleidoscope of vibrant hues. Each butterfly flutters with an effortless grace, their colors and intricate patterns holding your gaze in rapt attention. A monarch, clad in its regal garb of black-veined orange, lands upon a slice of grapefruit. The fruit, a brilliant pink, like the first blush of dawn, serves as a stark canvas for the creature's magnificence. As you observe, you feel the invisible threads that connect all things in this quiet corner of the earth. The dance of the butterflies continues, some taking flight only to land again, while others remain at rest, their wings gently opening and closing, a visual whisper of their ongoing delight. And as they sip the sweet nectar, their delicate wings beat in a soft harmony, a reminder of the fragile balance of life and the joy found in pausing to savor its every drop. You feel the warmth of the sun on your skin as you sit quietly, the air filled with the soft flutters and gentle whirs of butterfly wings. You notice, with a hint of delight, that your own attire seems to have become part of this vibrant scene. The bright hues of your clothing blend seamlessly with the blossom's vivid palette, inviting curiosity from the fluttering creatures. A subtle citrus scent lingers on your skin, a fragrance you dabbed on earlier, hoping you might attract some company in this serene garden. Now it seems your plan has worked, as the butterflies are drawn to you. The sweet aroma mingling with the floral perfumes of their banquet. The air stirs with the motion of wings, and you sense them edging ever nearer, drawn in by your olfactory invitation. Among the array of moving colors, one butterfly stands out. Its wings are a stunning shade of blue, so rich and deep that they seem to hold the very essence of the sky within their delicate folds. The blue is alive, shifting and shimmering with each flap of its wings, revealing intricate patterns that resemble tiny constellations mapped out against a twilight canvas. It flits through the air with an effortless grace, capturing your gaze as it weaves its way towards you. A solitary sapphire in a sea of fluttering jewels. This vivid creature, with wings outstretched, dances on the air currents like a leaf caught in a gentle upstream. You can't help but admire the artistry with which each wing beat is executed. It is a moment of pure connection, a shared experience between you and the natural world. You watch, transfixed, as the blue butterfly drifts closer. Its wings beating with a hypnotic rhythm that seems attuned to your own heartbeat. The air around you feels charged with the delicate energy of its presence. The butterfly draws nearer, and you feel an inexplicable pull, a magnetic connection, as if it recognizes something kindred in you. Its wings, now mere inches from you, move with such softness, like sails catching a whisper of wind. And then, with grace reserved for such ethereal creatures, it descends and perches upon your arm. Its touch is lighter than a breath. The tiniest pressure, a meeting of worlds. Your breath catches in your throat, not wanting to disturb this fragile visitor. The blue butterfly settles, its tiny feet barely grazing your skin. And you are filled with a sense of reverence for the trust it has shown by choosing you as its perch. In this instant, you are united with the natural world in a silent communion, surrounded by the soft hum of the garden, the quiet rustling of leaves, and the distant melody of birdsong. Inclined by impulse, you slowly lift your hand, fingers outstretched with the invitation of a silent bridge. The blue butterfly, as if understanding your intent, flutters into the air, its wings carrying it with an effortless grace. The world around you dims, save for the vivid spectacle of blue as the butterfly descends, landing with precision upon your waiting finger. The butterfly perches lightly, its wings undulating softly, an intimate dance for an audience of one. You marvel at the closeness, the shared space between your skin and this tiny life form. Its wings continue to move in a slow rhythm, a calming pulse that lulls your senses into a deep, abiding stillness. The flutter of wings brings a slight tickle to your skin, playful and light. The blue butterfly's feet are dainty explorers, treading ever so gently on the pad of your finger. Each touch, delicate as a brush of silk, sends a ripple of delight through your senses. A tender connection to this small marvel of nature. Your gaze follows the blue butterfly as its wings open and close in a slow, hypnotic rhythm. The sunlight filters through the canopy above, casting patterns on the forest floor and turning the butterfly's wings into a canvas of living art. As it flutters before you, you watch, spellbound, as iridescent shades of cobalt and sapphire catch the light, creating a shimmering spectacle of blues that dance like waves on the ocean. This moment is a gift, a whisper from the natural world that in the midst of life's chaos, there is stillness to be found. You realize that peace doesn't always have to be sought. Sometimes it finds you. You gently extend your hand, palm up, offering the blue butterfly a sanctuary to rest. With a subtle flutter that feels like a shared secret between you and nature, the butterfly takes flight from the tip of your finger. It hovers for an instant before alighting with a grace that seems almost intentional onto your open palm. As if understanding this silent goodbye, you move your hand closer to the ripe citrus fruit nearby. The butterfly, drawn to the sweet scent, flits from your skin to the vibrant slice of orange. There, it begins to feed, delicately tasting the fruit's nectar. In this quiet farewell, you feel a deep sense of gratitude washing over you. This encounter, fleeting as it may be, has imprinted upon your soul a lasting memory of beauty. The blue butterfly feeds, undisturbed, and you watch, captivated by the serenity of its existence. This experience, this peaceful exchange, has reminded you of the capacity for wonder that resides within us all. And as the butterfly eventually flits away, you know that the impression it leaves behind is indelible. A reminder of the tranquility that can be found in the gentle flutter of wings against the backdrop of an ever-spinning world. With a gentle tug on your senses, Shelley guides you away from the enchanting dance of the blue butterfly. She wants to tell you about the different species of butterflies that inhabit the butterfly farm. Your footsteps are quiet on the soft, grassy path, leading you toward a secluded corner of the butterfly farm. As you round the bend, a burst of color greets you. The first butterfly species in this hidden alcove flaunts its wings that seem to capture the very essence of a sunrise. Vivid oranges and yellows blend seamlessly into one another, reminiscent of the sky at the break of day. As it flutters delicately among the blossoms, light catches on its wings, throwing prismatic reflections that dazzle the eye. The patterns etched across its delicate membranes are intricate, forming an array of dots and lines that could rival any artist's precision. Gently guiding your gaze from the vibrant sunrise hues of the butterfly, Shelley shares a small secret with you. These butterflies, she tells you, originate from a faraway tropical rainforest where morning light filters through the dense canopy, painting everything in gold. They say that the ancestors of this species were born from the heart of the sun itself, bringing warmth and light to the cool green shadows of their lush habitat. With each flutter, they spread tiny sparks of joy, weaving in a silent melody that only the forest can hear. Their special traits are not just in the colors, which seem to steal fire from the dawn, but also in their serene nature. They move with a calmness that is almost otherworldly, as if they are aware of their own beauty, yet choose to share it generously with all who take the time to observe. As you absorb the allure of these sun-kissed creatures, your eyes are drawn to the next fluttering marvel. On a nearby bloom rests a butterfly whose wings are painted with a spectrum of blues. Where the first was like a warm embrace of a sunrise, this one is the embodiment of the ocean's depths. Azure, cobalt, and turquoise intermingle across its wings in patterns reminiscent of waves cresting and falling. The blue tones are vivid and deep. You glide closer to this butterfly. These are the wings of the blue morpho, Shelley tells you, one of the largest butterflies in the world. Folk tales say they are fragments of the sky itself, fallen to earth to bring the heavens a little closer to those who walk among the greenery. As you watch, the blue morpho closes its wings, and the color seems to vanish, replaced by the earthy hues of bark and leaves. A magical transformation right before your eyes. The blue morphos are not just masters of color, but also of disguise. With wings closed, they blend into the forest, evading those that may wish them harm. Their flight is strong and direct, carrying them over great distances, like blue sails riding the wind. You take a moment to appreciate the dual life of this species. Brilliantly visible one moment, a concealed treasure the next. As you step softly along a path lined with blossoming flowers, you notice another fluttering movement catching the light. There, perched on a leaf, is another species, the malachite. Named for the banded green mineral, its wings display an elaborate pattern of emerald and black. The colors shimmer as if polished, each scale a testament to nature's meticulous craftsmanship. The malachite moves with a delicate grace, as if it knows its beauty is to be admired. It is said that these butterflies carry the essence of new growth. With every gentle flap of their wings, they seem to stir the air, sending ripples of peace throughout the garden. You turn your gaze, and the malachite's serene dance leads you further down the winding path. Here, vibrant flowers kiss the air with their sweet perfumes. A gentle invitation to discover more of the butterfly farm's hidden treasures. Your steps are light, barely touching the earth, as if you're floating through this colorful display of life. You pause, captivated by a delicate creature resting on a sunlit leaf. The wings of another butterfly species unfold slowly before your eyes. This one is painted with rich shades of amber and jade. Fittingly, this is the painted lady, a nomad of the sky, whose journey is as extraordinary as its appearance. Each year, in a migration as mystifying as it is miraculous, they traverse continents, riding on currents warm and welcoming. Their resilience is woven into each fiber of their wings, carrying them through the challenges and distances that seem insurmountable. And yet, here they are, a whisper of wings against the greenery, embodying the spirit of adventure and endurance. As you draw in a deep breath, filled with the fresh scent of blooming flowers, your attention is captured again. A flutter of motion draws your eyes to a nearby blossom, where a fourth species delicately perches. This is the monarch, an ember glowing against the foliage. Its wings a tapestry of fiery orange edged with veins of black. The monarch is a marvel, its colors a signal of boldness in a world that often favors the subtle. The striking patterns serve as both a warning to predators and a beacon of beauty to those who understand its language. Its presence is a reminder of transformation, of the courage it takes to embrace change and emerge renewed. In the soft daylight, the monarch's wings seem to pulse with life, a rhythm that resonates with the beating heart of the garden itself. It is a spectacle that sets it apart, a display that whispers of warm days spent under the sun's tender watch. As the monarch returns to its secret world among the foliage, you feel the call of another masterpiece waiting just beyond. You move on, the soft crunch of your footsteps mingling with the symphony of this serene place. Before you realize it, your journey brings you face to face with the owl butterfly Shelley tells you. Its large wings command your attention, a hypnotic pattern resembling the wise eyes of its namesake etched across the brown and cream canvas. The owl butterfly, so named for the eye-like spots that grace its wings, is a creature of dusk, finding solace in the dimming light of day. But here, in the filtered sunlight of the farm, you witness a different side to this nocturnal artist. The intricate rings and lines upon its wings seem to hold stories of twilight adventures through shadowy forests, of silent flights under a crescent moon. The owl butterfly exudes a calmness, a sense of knowing that comes with the fall of night. You step closer, drawn in by the owl butterfly's exquisite patterns. Its wingspan is a canvas of natural artistry, a flawless mimicry of an owl's gaze that serves as both camouflage and warning to would-be predators in the wild. Born from tiny eggs laid on banana leaves, these butterflies undergo a magical transformation. From caterpillar to chrysalis, their change is one of nature's most beautiful secrets, emerging finally as the enchanting being you see now. With gentle grace, the owl butterfly flutters from leaf to leaf in the golden light. It's here, in this peaceful corner of the farm, that you'll learn about its special traits. Not just a master of disguise, the owl butterfly possesses a taste for fermenting fruit over fresh flowers, a preference that often leads it to share habitats with other fruit-loving creatures of the forest. As you watch it glide through the air, there's a profound sense of connection, a shared moment between human and butterfly that transcends the simple observation. You're part of this world, even if just as a visitor, your presence acknowledged by these delicate creatures. You step forward now, your attention drawn by the gentle sound of water caressing the earth. The path under your feet is firm but forgiving, a mix of soft soil and scattered leaves that cushion your every step. With each breath, you feel lighter, as if the simple act of walking down this trail is lifting the weight of the world from your shoulders. The fluttering of butterfly wings teases your senses, a soft brush against the air that surrounds you. You pause for a moment to watch them dance, a pair of monarchs engaged in an aerial ballet. Their orange and black patterns, a vivid contrast to the clear blue sky. Another flutters past, its yellow splashes of color, bright and cheerful against the green backdrop of the plants and trees. The trickling sound grows stronger now, guiding you onward. It feels natural to follow it, to let the promise of water lead you deeper into this serene landscape. You are content to just be here, moving in harmony with nature's gentle rhythm. As you approach, the plants open up to reveal a quiet pond. Its surface is so still, so perfectly reflective, that for a moment you are convinced it is not water, but glass. The colors of the surrounding flowers and trees paint themselves upon this canvas with such clarity that you find yourself hesitating, not wanting to disturb this natural masterpiece. But even as you stand there, captivated, the scene before you invites you to take in its tranquil beauty without reserve. The pond, nestled within the embrace of the greenery and flowers, a hidden jewel, waits patiently for you to discover all the secrets it holds in its depths and on its mirror-like surface. You step closer to the pond's edge, your feet cushioned by the soft grass that seems to welcome each gentle tread. The world around you quiets, as if in reverence to the calm that radiates from the water before you. You pause, taking a moment to let this tranquility seep into your bones, soothing every fiber of your being. As your eyes roam across the surface of the pond, you catch sight of a koi fish sliding gracefully through the water. Sunlight filters through the leaves above, casting golden beams that dance on the backs of these aquatic jewels. With a splash of orange, a flicker of white, and a glint of gold, they move beneath the crystal clear surface, their scales shimmering like precious stones. Each fish moves with purpose, yet exhibits a fluid ease that speaks of a world untouched by hurry or worry. They weave amongst one another in an ever-changing display of color and light, their movements mesmerizing to behold. You reach into a small container of fish food left out by the butterfly farm staff, feeling the coarse texture between your fingers. With a gentle motion, you sprinkle the tiny pellets onto the surface of the water, watching as they spread out like stars scattered across a midnight sky. In response to your offering, the koi fish converge at the water's edge. You observe the ripple of their movement, a silent symphony that draws them nearer. Their mouths open and close in a rhythmic dance, eagerly accepting the food you've cast upon the water. Each nibble and gulp is a quiet whisper of life, a simple yet profound interaction between human and nature. The sun beams down, its light reflecting off the scales of the koi as they shimmer with each graceful turn. The water, momentarily disturbed by the feast, soon returns to its peaceful state, the cycle of tranquility unbroken. As the koi continue to gather and feed, you stand still, a serene observer of this delicate exchange. You extend your hand, a silent invitation to the curious koi below. They approach, unhurried, their sleek bodies gliding through the water with an effortless grace that holds you in awe. The cool surface breaks as one ventures closer, its mouth gently grazing your fingertips. It's a ticklish sensation, a delicate touch that feels like the softest brush of velvet. The fish, emboldened by your stillness, continue to nibble lightly, their movements creating small ripples on the pond's surface. You watch, entranced by their dance, feeling a connection to these graceful creatures that is both calming and profound. As the last of the food dissolves into the clear water, the koi begin to disperse, drifting away like fleeting thoughts. In their wake, the water stirs, and you notice a fluttering at the edge of your vision. Butterflies, drawn by the gentle disturbance in their serene domain, start to congregate near the liquid canvas, painted by the koi's departure. Their wings are prisms of color, flitting and floating above the water, casting tiny shadows that ripple and shift. Some skim the surface, their delicate legs barely touching the pond before they rise again, carried by a breeze only they can feel. All there is in this moment is the warmth of the sun, the cool kiss of water on your skin, and the hypnotic dance of butterflies above the tranquil pond. You turn your gaze from the water to the sky, where the butterflies continue their gentle flight. Their wings mirror on the surface of the pond, creating a mesmerizing display of color and motion. Each reflection is a perfect counterpart to the delicate creature above it, fluttering in harmony, as if the water itself has come alive with winged creatures below its surface. With every soft beat of their wings, the butterflies cast ripples across the pond, distorting their mirrored images into beautiful, ever-changing patterns. It's as though the pond is a canvas, and the butterflies, artists, painting with strokes of light and shadow. Feeling drawn to linger in this moment, you find a nearby bench. Its wooden slats are cool against your skin, grounding you in this peaceful environment. You settle into the seat, letting the sturdy support take the weight from your feet. Here, surrounded by nature's quiet symphony, you let go of the thoughts that crowded your mind just moments before. Your eyes follow one butterfly as it flutters closer to the water. Its reflection, a twin in the stillness below. With a gentle dip, it kisses the surface, sending out a circle of tiny waves that dance away to the pond's edge. The simple act is like a stone thrown into the still waters of your mind. The ripples encouraging your thoughts to spread out and dissolve into nothingness. The sun's warmth on your face, the coolness of the bench beneath you, and the serene vision of butterflies playing over the water merge into a single calming sensation. You watch, content and serene, as the natural world continues its quiet performance just for you. As you sit on the bench by the pond, a sense of calm washes over you. The gentle murmur of water, mingling with the rustle of leaves in the gentle breeze, creates a soothing symphony just for you. It's as if the world knows you're here for tranquility, offering its most serene sounds to lull you into a state of complete relaxation. The bench feels almost like it was made for this moment, perfectly contoured to cradle your body. You can't help but to sink deeper into its embrace. The sturdy wood supporting you as you gaze out across the pond. The surface of the water is smooth, mirroring the soft blue of the sky above. And small ripples dance across it from time to time, kissed by a gentle breeze. As you breathe in the fresh air, rich with the scent of grass and earth. Your eyelids begin to feel heavy. There's a sweet pull, an inviting whisper from the realm of dreams that suggests how wonderful it would be to close your eyes, even just for a moment. Here, in this peaceful spot, sleep doesn't pounce. It beckons gently, promising rest and rejuvenation. You allow yourself to lean back, feeling completely safe in the solitude of nature's embrace. The warmth of the sun filters through the branches overhead, dappling your skin with patterns of light and shadow. It's like a tender caress, reassuring you that you are exactly where you need to be. Your breathing slows. Each inhale and exhale becoming deeper, more rhythmic. With every breath, you feel more detached from wakefulness. The edges of consciousness softly blurring. The pond, the bench, the trees, they all seem to understand your need for rest, offering their silent support as you drift closer to sleep. And then there's nothing but the gentle sound of the wind whispering through the plants and trees, the distant sound of a bird singing you a lullaby. You surrender to the pull of sleep, your body relaxed, your mind at ease. Sleep enfolds you in its comforting arms, guiding you down into a peaceful, restful sleep.